So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you feel this way. Coming after you.
Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack, and today we are playing some TDM on the open beta for BlackLight Retribution. Yes, I've finally gotten around to uploading some more BlackLight Retribution. I haven't uploaded a video since like maybe the second phase of the closed beta, I think, something like that. It was a long time ago, basically, to say the least, and I've actually seen quite a few people commenting on it. I don't know, I guess people, now that it's in open beta, people just want to see gameplay, and I must be high on the search returns or something, because I'm getting comments on like a really old video, and I'm just wondering, like, what the hell. The game definitely has changed a lot. When I was in the closed beta, you could pick up a sniper rifle and basically have perfect accuracy with that thing. And the thing is, okay, here's the funny thing about BlackLight Retribution. The entire time I was playing it in closed beta, which was on and off, I didn't make it into all the closed beta phases. Maybe I think in like phase 4, I only picked it up maybe like once or twice. I didn't really find the time to play it too much. And it's not that I disliked the game, it was just that I was really getting back into TF2 during all of this time it's been in closed beta. Now that it's finally in open beta, I finally decided to give this game its due, especially because now it's starting to get you know, closer and closer to launch, closer to something that I might end up playing for a long time. And I decided to pick it up and really learn it. Now, as it turned out, I don't know if I somehow missed this throughout all the beta phases or if the game has really just changed all that much, but I had the aiming mechanics down completely wrong. I was thinking this game basically operated like a Call of Duty style shooter where you have your hip fire, which generally has a very wide spread that varies depending on what weapon class you're using. And then when you have your aim down sight, there is recoil on the weapon, but it's completely hit scan. It's like 100% like a laser beam. Wherever your crosshair is, that's where your bullet's gonna go, even though it jumps around. That's not true. There's actually spread, quite a bit of spread on the ADS fire in this game, which can make it feel like the hit detection is bad, and that's what I thought what it was. I thought that the hit detection was shitty in this game, and I was going like, what the hell? I can't even play this. As it turns out, I was just doing it all wrong. And basically I said something about it on Twitter, and I got to give credit where credit's due. Dan, Infinite Sad, Nip Nops, whatever you want to call him, he was like, I don't know, it feels fine to me, bro. So I decided to check out his videos that he had uploaded on his channel. Shame on me for not doing it sooner. And I was like, huh, I'm doing it all wrong. And so suddenly, once that revelation hit me, I decided to get back into the game, and I decided to approach it from a new angle, mostly hip fire, and treat it like Counter-Strike. And that's how it works. That's much better. Generally, ADS is only useful in very certain specific situations, and I find it very useful for sneaking up on somebody. Like if they don't know you're there and you just want to like line up a headshot, really, that's good for that. But in a face-to-face fight, anywhere from close to mid-range, you're pretty much never going to ADS, which isn't true of like shooters like Call of Duty. And even at long range, it's not really that reliable. If you have like your group of 3 people and you're all ADS shooting at a guy from across the map, between the 3 of you, you can take him down. But if it's just you shooting at a guy, chances are, unless you're using a sniper rifle or maybe a burst fire rifle, your weapon's not going to be accurate enough to take him down, provided all the cover in this game. See, I just took out a guy from long range just from the hip fire. The hip fire is not hip fire from Call of Duty. The hip fire is much more like Counter-Strike, where it's very accurate if you let the recoil settle. So that's really your main method of attack. These guys I had planned on sneaking up on, but the first guy that I shot turned around and saw me, so I was like, ah, shit, it's got to be now, and I opened fire. So yeah, this is ever since basically I took that revelation, this holy shit, maybe that's not the way you're supposed to play the game. I went back into the game, played a few rounds, and I decided, you know, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. I had to be swift like the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, as mysterious as the dark side of the moon. And what do you know, it worked. All of a sudden, I just, within like 3 or 4 games, I was just absolutely pooping on people. And I think that might have a bit to do with the fact that people haven't really gotten it yet. The fact that it controls similarly to Call of Duty, I think has them, like me, feeling like it is Call of Duty. And I think that's a downfall of a lot of FPSs these days, are people going into it thinking it's CoD. And it simply is not. I can't tell you how many people come in with like this mindset, and even like TF2, which is as far away from COD as another FPS can get. And like I was playing Spy, and some sniper was chasing me down. I trick stabbed the guy like 3 times in a row because he was getting really overly aggressive with his kukri, and he said something on the 3rd time. He's like, "I love how you keep running away, bro." And I'm like, "I'm a spy. That's what I do. I run away." And then when you least expect it, I turn around and kill you. That's the, you know, people have this because in Call of Duty, if you want to just be a fucking moron and just rush and just be as aggressive as humanly possible and never turn around once, never back off, it can kind of work for you. You're probably not going to get any sweet Moabs, but it'll actually, you might actually be able to get some kills. It doesn't work in other FPSs. And that's also something I'm finding out about this game. In this game, I find that my general strategy is to approach people at about middle range with the assault rifle, which is so far my favorite weapon. Approach people at about mid-range, right there. That's exactly the kind of range I want to be at. And as you can see, I took very little damage for that little confrontation. And try to fight people one-on-one. I never like to fight groups, because if you do fight groups, then you basically need to stay mobile to avoid getting hit, and at that point your accuracy is shot, so you're pretty much relying on luck. Sometimes luck can bail you out in this game, but it's not nearly as common as you'd think. Once you learn to control your burst fire and kind of fire, I mean, treat it like Counter-Strike. Like I said, fire in 3-round bursts, and you'll be surprised at how accurate your hip fire is. It's not random spraying hip fire. It's very, very accurate hip fire that you're controlling, but it does take a certain rhythm to get down. Here's a fail nade. I thought I was gonna get a perfect in this game, but unfortunately, that a few, like 2 lives ago, that guy dropped down behind me. I have no idea how he snuck up on me with all that armor on. I think he's using the hero class, but yeah, that's I don't know. I forget what I was saying now. I just totally got sidetracked. I'm really loving this revolver. This thing is such a beast. I feel so Dirty Harry with it. Just oh yeah, I get look at that. I think this is actually a double clip with the revolver here. Yeah. Oh my God, headshot. Boom, headshot. Oh my God, dude, I love that thing. It's practically a primary unto itself. The pistols are a little difficult to control. I feel like they just don't have a very I feel like they're, maybe it's that in other FPSs that have aim down sight, whenever you pull out a pistol, it increases your sensitivity when you ADS for them as compared to an assault rifle, because when you're using a pistol, you're going to be using it at close range, so obviously you need a higher sensitivity for somebody who's like trying to run around you in circles. But this game doesn't really do that, and or maybe it even slows it down. I'm not sure. I think that it actually slows down your aim down sight. I think just in general, but for the pistols especially, it causes a problem where I just can't seem to hit anybody if they're too close with the aim down sight, which is fine because the pistols are pretty accurate with aim down sight, and I guess it's kind of a balancing factor, because if I was able to accurately aim the revolver, everybody would be pretty fucked, because that thing is powerful as hell. I think it kind of needs that random spread. You'll see me a couple times pull out and just start hip firing with it. And it's not that inaccurate in hip fire. It's actually pretty accurate in hip fire, but you know, obviously the further away you are, the less of a chance you have of connecting. But you know, I get some pretty sweet. I call them 1-deags, even though it's not really a deagle, it's a revolver. But I call them 1-deags because it makes me feel cool. Yeah, this game, guys, is in open beta now, which means anyone can download it. I think it's just playblacklight.com. I'll put it in the description, whatever it is, but if you have a computer, you can run this pretty much, or you can play this. I'm not guaranteeing that you can run it on your hardware. You know, I don't know. I mean, my computer's decidedly middle of the line, and it runs the game just fine. But even if you can't run it, or if you're not really sure if you can run it, it couldn't really hurt to try. And you can always fiddle around with your settings to try to get it run a bit smoother, lower the the texture details and stuff, and the map details, etc., etc. It's completely free, so really what do you have to lose? The only thing you're in for is a semi-long download. The download isn't even that bad for this thing in my experience, and my download speeds are not great right now. So right at the end here I decided to buy a hard suit, because why the hell not? I figure there's a good chance that I might not even see somebody by the end of the round. Because basically I just saved up all this CP. Generally my strategy with CP is to just buy health and ammo for early game, and then usually around mid game I'll end up buying a flamethrower, because someone else on the enemy team will have bought a hard suit, and if you can ambush a hard suit with a flamethrower, you can kill the guy inside it but preserve the hard suit and then jack his hard suit. So that's generally my strategy, and then the flamethrower is just good for taking out clustered enemies if you can get a sneak on them. But nobody had bought one, so I wasn't really spending my money on anything. Decided to buy a hard suit right at the end there, and quite a few people showed up to play, so it was pretty good. We ended up losing. I was 23-3 and we lost, because I'm looking here, I don't think a single person on my team, I can't see because the preview's too small, but I don't think a single person on my team was positive except for me. I went 23-3 and we lost. That's frustrating, but that's true of any game that has a TDM game mode. So anyway guys, that'll be it for today. Again, please check out this game, super fun. Should be uploading some more sometime soon. And yeah, leave me a like if you liked it. Till next time guys, take it easy.